Alright, so when you're on the road, you gotta worry about budget. Budget means eating at the RV. So tonight we're gonna be making bootleg chicken piccata, which uses no capers. So it's basically just lemon garlic chicken with some white wine sauce. But I also don't bread the chicken. So what you're gonna need is chicken. We use the plainest chicken, boneless, skinless breast. You need garlic, fresh minced. I'm not gonna peel and mince that stuff. We need a bottle of red wine and a little bottle of white wine. This one you cook with. You need a lemon, you need olive oil, and we're gonna get fancy and use some artichoke hearts. First thing you gotta do is heat up some oil for your chicken. First step is you want to cube your chicken, or strips. I'm going to go with strips tonight. Make sure your knife is sharp. A sharp knife is a safe knife. And that sounds counterintuitive. The duller your knife is, the more you have to push. And the more you push into the knife, the more it can fly into your fingers when it finally does cut. Carefully add the chicken and pump up the heat. Don't drop any. Do not drop chicken. It's very dangerous. There's a danger of salmonella of the foot. So you're going to be at this stage for a while. This is when all the water is coming out of the cheap chicken you bought at the Canadian Walmart. So really you just got to give it a bunch of time for all the extra water to come out before it starts getting nice and brown. You want those nice little brown bits in the bottom of the pan for the next step. Alright, so you can see that most of the liquid's gone. So let's see if we waited long enough to flip these. I have not flipped them. Oh yeah. This is what patience gets you. Patience and the Maillard effect. The Maillard effect is caramelization of food above boiling point, which is why when you stick a chicken breast in the microwave, it comes out like a wet sponge, because the microwave boils water to cook, and it cannot heat higher than 212 degrees Fahrenheit. And you don't get the Maillard effect at 212 degrees. The only way you get it with a nice hot skillet. So we're going to let the other sides caramelize for a few more minutes. Alright, I'm going to teach you how to juggle a knife tomorrow. So this time, while the chicken's finishing browning, we're going to cut up our onion, because the base of any good chicken dish is a lot of onion, at least for Rachel and me. We're going to go with about half an onion. And I don't do any kind of fancy dice work unless it's going into a spaghetti sauce or pizza or something like that. What I like to do is get rid of the skin. You cut nice slices of onion. You're going to stack the onion like a hibachi chef who wants to make an extra tip. Cut it in half. Done. That's half an onion. Perfect for sauteing and in a nice chunky chicken dish. You really want them to be porkable. So now we've waited long enough. The other side of the chicken is now as delicious and brown as the first side. So we're going to remove the chicken, which gets the attention of the cats, because if anything, they love the smell of chicken. So now we have a pan, empty pan, on low heat of just kind of the chicken, and then we will deglaze with this awfully sweet white wine. And when I say awfully sweet, I mean it's so sweet it's awful. And you really want it to come to a simmer, so you're gonna leave it on medium-low heat just to get it so you know it's reducing. Then you're gonna want to prepare your lemon. You roll it. You want to make sure you loosen up all the juices inside the lemon, and you just cut it in half. Juice it all right into the pan. And then you worry about the seeds when it's the most inconvenient, when it's in a hot, steaming pan of boiling alcohol, not when you're juicing them and could do it into a strainer. Red wine check. Did you have yours? Alright, so we have the sauce. It's simmering very nicely. It's got lots of good color. Now's the time that you want to add the onions. However, Do not add the garlic. So many people make the mistake of adding garlic too early. The trick with any dish that involves garlic, you add it at the end. You add it like 1 minute before the dish is done. I'm gonna use our chicken wine lemon sauce to saute these onions. All right, I'll probably let these cook a little too long because we're watching the Olympics, but it's time to add the chicken. See, these onions are nice and soft. Sauce is nice and juicy. Get it all combined. So there's not a lot of sauce left. Don't know what I did wrong this time. We're gonna add some artichoke hearts. And if you've never had artichoke hearts, I mean, don't eat them out of the jar. Add them to things. Add them to chicken, add them to pizzas, add them to flatbreads. Following through with my previous promise, we're gonna add some garlic. We're gonna add lots of fresh garlic right at the end. Bump that heat up. And we're gonna add some parsley. Since we've used some canned ingredients, not canned, but jarred ingredients, there should be plenty of salt in there, at least for me. Turn that down so it's just simmering. We're gonna let those artichokes get in there. We're gonna chop it all up. This is your RV friendly, budget friendly, lemon, artichoke, garlic, onion, white wine, chicken. And it's great for leftovers. Oh, and that goes back to life lesson with the Maillard reaction. I talked about how in a skillet it's the only way you can get caramelization. No matter what leftovers you have, please heat them up in a skillet. Do an experiment. If you have 2 slices of pizza and you're just the person that typically microwaves their leftovers, put one in the microwave, put one cheese side down in your pan on medium heat, and when the cheese starts to get hot and release the oils, flip over to the crust and make sure it's moving. Make sure you're not burning anything. I like crispy. And then compare the slice in the microwave and the slice in the saucepan. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna want to eat the microwave one after that. So that's our budget. All those ingredients I listed before chicken. So let me know if you like these kind of mini-sodes, because I love cooking. So let me know if you like it, and thanks for watching.